I just got a nightmare that what if Flutter never existed, or if it existed I need to study it again. Now in this video I am going to answer some of the questions that I have been receiving on my Instagram about Flutter. Now this won't be any Q&A but only a fact that what if Flutter never existed and if it existed and we all need to study it again. So the question number 1, why should we use Flutter over React Native? Now, the both of the frameworks are provided for a hybrid app development. That is, we can develop a cross-platform applications through Flutter as well as React Native. But what's the fact with Flutter that everyone should choose this? Now, the answer is it is only about its simplicity. So, Flutter won't carry any other background performance things just like React Native does. According to the Stack Overflow survey, and currently many of the developers are using Flutter due to its simplicity. How much time should I be giving for learning Flutter? Flutter is all dependent over your Dart skill. That is the programming language in which you are going to code. If you are cleared with Dart, learning Flutter won't be that big thing after learning a Dart. Flutter is just a framework which provides a variety of widgets. Now it depends on you how can we use your widgets at a particular time. If you are cleared with Dart, you are ready with Flutter. The only thing you need to learn after Flutter is its background processes. That is asynchronous programming as well as all the conditional objects while you will be applying over APIs. APIs as well as all the considerable services such as AWS, Firebase as well as Microsoft Azure. Now, how can I start? The simple answer is start by coding. Not by coding but learning Flutter native language which is Dart. You need to be super clear with Dart. That is its programming language in which we are going to code for our Flutter. You can just start learning Flutter by applying all the knowledge that you have implied over Dart into the framework. Now what if I don't know how to code? Yeah, many of us don't know how to code, not all the software developers but all the non-software developers. And my solution for this question is simple. You just need to go through all the programming basics and learn all the data structure as well as all the programming aspects. Now, I highly recommend you to go through all the basics of programming and choose any easy language first. To all the people who come to me for asking which programming language should I learn first, I always give them the solution of Python. Why not? Python is the most easy language that any human being can learn on this planet. It is just a language which can be measured as per as English. Now, we are away from our topic which is about Flutter, and if you are just studying programming for creating Flutter apps, you just need to study Dart as well as study all the aspects of Flutter, which is nothing but a framework. Now the next question, which is about bootcamps. Now, about this COVID, first of all, many people used to go for bootcamp for learning coding. But according to me, which is my personal opinions, bootcamps are crap. That is, they don't teach you all the values that you can be learned by self-studying. You simply go into your bootcamp, create projects that the particular bootcamp owner shall be giving to you, but after that you will be stopped. That is, you don't know what to do next. But in case of self-studying, you just know where to start and how further can you go. At bootcamp can't provide you all the values that your self-learning can teach you. Okay, so platform-based learning of Udemy/Coursera or any other set of platforms which are taking money from you to learn all the code. Now many of the job seekers seek for the certificate that the particular platform of Udemy or Coursera shall be providing to you. But if you are just taking all the courses in the spite of collecting all the certificates but not actually learning about what you have to learn, all the certificates are trash. They won't provide you high value as per as your skill shall be doing to you. Now, according to me, you should be using all the free resources that are available on internet rather than just paying money or high type of amount over all the Udemy or Coursera courses. I know, the courses are great. They are pretty cool to teach any sort of human being to code. But if you are only moving there in the spite of all the certificates, then it's completely trash. And you should not go over all the Udemy or Coursera courses just to collect all the certificates but not all the skills. Alright, so the next question is about documentation. That is about documentation about a particular framework. Now, documentations are great. You should always go through them. Documentation shall be teaching to you all the new updates that a particular framework or any type of language has updated into their curriculum. I also suggest you to go through all the Flutter docs Now they provide a great value resources for learning Flutter as well. If you are stuck over a particular problem, let's say suppose you are stuck over future. Now the documentation shall be providing all the detailed thing about what is the future and how can we relate and also use them into your own thing, that is into your own Flutter project. How long should you code your Flutter application if you are starting from a beginner? Now I know most of the times at the beginner level, many of the programmers get stuck over a single problem and they shall be spending all the days and nights over that problem. And it's not a healthy habit, but it's essential for any developer to get clear with all the problems that they are getting stuck with. But in spite of that, you should be clever. That is, you should be just go through all the Stack Overflow, GitHub and all the issues and watch out the problem statement first about your into your debug console. Now many of the Flutter errors shall be getting just because of all the complex like brackets that are parentheses, and you should be just get all the cleared with all the parentheses or brackets, also semicolon or of all that thing. And I also recommend you to watch this video so that you should be getting all the clear Flutter tips and tricks that you should be applying into your project, that is your Flutter project. Now here are some of the things that you should be applied while if you are starting from beginner for learning all the Flutter framework. Now the first thing is just learn Dart. That is a programming language over which you will be building your Flutter application. The next thing is about start cloning apps. That is your existing app. Now how I started by learning Flutter is I just cloned my WhatsApp, Instagram as well as Twitter. Now they were all crappy, that they were not perfect, but I learned various concepts from them. And a year before today, year before today, I was just a beginner. I even don't know how to code properly, but eventually I learned how to code in a very good way. So to start with your Flutter development, you should be starting with building some simple application just like a to-do list or any sort of other bucket application. I highly recommend you to build a Netflix clone just as the following link will show to you for creating your own Netflix clone, which will be going through all the basics that any beginner can create their own Netflix clone and watch their movies accordingly. And yeah, be habitual of the phrase that why is it not working. Now many times Flutter shall be interpreted with you of all the errors that you should be getting again and again and again. Now the most common error shall be the platform exception error. Now most of the time I see in my comment that many of the people just post about the platform exception error, and buddy, it's a common thing that you will be getting a platform exception error again and again, but you should do one thing. Yeah, so you should be going through all the Stack Overflow for getting cleared with all the platform exception error. Now the clear thing is about a simple thing, that is if you are getting a platform exception error, rerun your application. But okay, it is away from my topic. Still I am saying to you that you should be getting run a Flutter clean option, closure Studio Code, that is if you are running your Visual Studio Code, and restart the editor as well. Okay, so it was study all the widgets properly. This is my only tip that I shall be giving you again and again. Never choose a wrong widget over any other widget, and it should be very crappy if you just selected all that stuff. Now these are all my things that I would like to do if I was starting from a beginner. Now if you have loved this video, kindly like this video. Also comment out all of your next video things that are ideas that I should be coding along. And yeah, the question about my headphone is I am using this for my mic. Because I don't have an external mic. I had one but I just broke it down, so I had to just wear this headphone and start recording. Okay, never mind that. So if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. It will be just mind blowing. So I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.